Alright guys, Jay French here, back at it again with another YouTube video. I know that's probably the cringiest intro you've ever heard me do, but I got a lot to talk about in a short amount of time, so I'm going to try to keep it short, simple, summed up, things like that. And even though it's going to be a long story short, it's actually going to be quite a long story. But yeah, if you don't want to hear me talk, if you don't want to hear me explain what's going on right now, you can go ahead and skip in front of this video for a little while, and it'll be a chest workout. I believe I'm going to Planet Fitness because there's a bunch of people at the gym that I usually work out at around this time, because you already know at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, everybody in the world's at the gym. So I usually film late at night or, midday, never really at 4 o'clock. So we're headed to a different gym. It is what it is. Got to deal with what I got. But anyways, couple of things. I'm starting up my merch line again, my clothing brand. So this is the shirt and what they will look like. The symbol right here, which is my logo, is my tattoo, right? So my tattoo, I have the verse on there, John 14:8, for if God is all you have, then God is all you need. And I stand on that super, super strong. And that is for a different video as to why and how God has helped me in my life. That's a whole different video I have for a different idea, different day. But the back of the shirt, if you guys will go look at my Instagram, I'll pop up the caption on the screen. It's JD Fitness, JAYDEE.fitness. Go give that a follow. It would be greatly appreciated. And also, please hit that like and subscribe button down below. It would be greatly appreciated. I love every single one of you guys and girls. And another thing, besides the merch I'm trying to start up, is opening up a separate bank account. I've already got that set up. I've got a couple $100 sitting in there ready to kickstart this thing. And another thing is I'm having to edit on a stationary computer, to where the place that I am living at, my computer is not allowed to leave the house. It is a very big computer, very high-tech computer, and multiple people in the house that I live at use it, so it's not always available. So like the upload schemes is never really consistent, but it's always 1, 2, 3 videos a week. I try my best for you guys to post at least 2 videos a week. And I've been doing okay at that for the most part. And my Instagram posts have been slacking a little bit. I've actually been trying to post more reels rather than posts to blow up more. But yeah, enough of that part of the renting. I just actually went and I dropped a little over $1,000 on a Apple MacBook Pro, so that way I can take it with me to work when I'm at free time. I can edit at lunch. I can edit late at night instead of not being able to edit. I can edit early in the mornings, things like that. And basically it'll allow me to be more uploading, and I can be more consistent with my posts and things like that. So yeah, I can post more. I can reach out to you guys more. I can post clothing more. I can have more time. Basically, it frees open how much availability throughout the week that I have to record, edit, post, and interact through social media. So that is a blessing on its own. Another thing is, besides that and the clothing, is another thing I just really want to talk about with you guys. Some of you guys physically do not understand, like, how much goes into this life. Like, just in general, the fitness journey aspect alone is enough time. An hour and a half workout in the gym, 2 hours, probably because I'm filming majority of the time and I'm talking, things like that, and I'm having to get the right angles. I'm having to mess with my ISO settings on the camera, and there's a lot of things that go into factor with that. And then let alone, I work a full-time job, guys. Like, I'm working, like, last week, I think I worked 65 hours in, like, 4 days. Or no, 5 days. Like, that's not even a full week, and I'm at 65 hours. And I think right now, it's only Wednesday, and I'm at, like, 42. Like, I work long, long days sometimes. And, like, not even just where I'm at, because I work at the gym. And I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, he only does is stand around and eat. Like, that's not what it is. And let alone, I also work for other people as well. So then you take that, working to make money for other people, and then editing, working out, recording, things of that nature. I'm probably spending, on an average, 90 hours a week working towards my dreams. And then let alone, I have a camera woman, Hannah Cutsinger, one of my friends. I'll pop her ad up in the screen. You guys can go give her a follow. Great shout out. She's a great person. I love her and her family. They've helped me out tremendously on this journey, and I can't wait to see how far I can go. But without further ado on that aspect, This isn't easy, guys. This is not easy by any means. I probably wake up at 5 o'clock, sometimes 4:30, literally to edit a YouTube video. Like, because I don't have that MacBook yet, it'll be here probably in about 2 weeks. But I would have to get up at 4:30 in the morning and edit and things like that. And, then I'd have to go to work all day long, 7 to 7. And then when I get off, I'm at the gym. I already shower, I work out, record, come home, finish editing that video from before, and then I start sending stuff to the computer for the next day, and then I wake up around that time again to edit for probably 4.5 hours or so, and then after that, I go to work again, and it's just the same process over and over and over, and like, it's a grind. Like, this is a grind for real, and a lot of people just don't understand how much time goes into it, and I know it might seem like all I'm doing is complaining right now. That is not the purpose of this video by any means necessary. That is not the purpose whatsoever. I'm actually very blessed and very thankful that God has even given me the ability and talents to chase this aspect of the fitness industry. And now to swing away from what I've been talking about, the fitness industry, all right? People bracket it up and think that it's just a small place, and it's not. You have CrossFit, powerlifting, bodybuilding, power builder, whatever you want to call it. There's multiple different branches within the fitness industry, and I mean, it's so bad mouthing. Like, I love this. Like, I love this lifestyle. Like, I don't wake up and think like, oh, I gotta edit, or oh, I gotta go to the gym. Like, I like this. I love this. This is my life. Fitness has changed my life, and that's for a whole different video. But on top of that aspect, it's just, I mean, it'll change your life. And I've always been the heavier set kid. I have always been the bigger frame, the bigger, heavier set. All right. So, like I was saying, I had a little bit of an interruption. It's all good. I have always been the heavier set kid. I was always fat growing up. I was always the bigger frame, the wider body, the bigger upper lats, and things like that. And I've always had bigger legs because I was always fat growing up, so it wasn't super hard to gain mass. Now, regarding that, I have always been like the bigger kid. Like, of course, I put in the work, but I've always been the bigger kid compared to people my age. Now, I have done powerlifting. I have done power building. I have done CrossFit to a degree, just to start out with, because that's actually what I started out with, was like body weight training, like more of calisthenics. And on top of that, I am actually right now, if you guys have been following the channel at least for a little bit, you guys should know by the previous videos. I actually went and seen a bodybuilding show. You guys can go check that out. It'd be greatly appreciated. I'm actually on a cut, and I'm down like 12 pounds or so. I don't know the math on that. I was 223, now I'm at like 212.2. But that's morning weight. So then I'm on a cut, it's going good, and I'm trying to be shredded. Everybody always talks about, I want to be shredded, I want to be shredded. Well, it's not long term. I'm doing this for my pleasure. I'm doing this to get so shredded to the point to where I know what parts of my body need work. When you get shredded to the point to where you're like 6% body fat, 7% body fat, I mean, you can greatly tell, oh, well, my calves need work, or my lower lats need work, my traps need work, things like that. So I'm doing that for that aspect, and also I'm doing a bodybuilding show. Some of you guys know that, and some of you did not. So I'm actually prepping for a bodybuilding show. I have a coach right now. I have, people that are trying to help me out. I'm trying to reach out to people. I'm doing the best that I can because I'm trying to swing away from just being the heavier set kid that's lifting 500 plus pounds. It's cool and all, but I want to see how far I can push my physique. Okay? So there's that. Another thing before I head out to the gym is, I'm just drained, guys. Like, I am not the strongest guy. I am not the most aesthetic looking guy. I will never be the most aesthetic. My body is physically not built for that. And I'm not going to push my body to change it to somebody I'm not. And again, with the mass, I have been pretty big. Like, you go check down some of my Instagram posts from my junior year right at the end. I mean, I was probably 230 pounds. My chest was rounded out, but besides the point, it's pretty easy to look like that. And that's how my body has always been built. I just really want to see, like, what's going to work best for me, guys. At the end of the day, I do not get the most amount of views. I have not popped off on social media, and I've learned and come to the conclusion that, I just got to be myself. There's no need to be this mass monster screaming, being like the Trend Twins. There's no need for trying to be shredded like Alex Eubank and post that content. Like, I am doing this for me. I am doing this for my life, my pleasure, my enjoyment, and my mindset. Like, I do this for me. I don't do this for you guys to be like, oh, I should get shredded so that guy's happy. You don't do that in life. I should be mass monster because, this guy said I look better. Like, it doesn't matter what other people say. Do what you guys want to do. And, I may not stay shredded forever. I might just do it to do the bodybuilding show and hate bodybuilding and then get out of it. But regardless, the social media has not been doing very good lately. I've been doing YouTube for probably 5 months now, and I know my content has not been super great. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes practice. I know that. But I love you guys. I'm doing this so you guys can look at me and be like, that's a down-to-earth dude right there. That is a dude that likes to go to the gym and who's genuinely a nice guy. And he's just a genuine person overall. And maybe you guys can even relate to me. Maybe you guys have grew up in the same circumstances I did. Maybe you guys went through the same hardships that I did. It doesn't matter what the circumstances is, because whatever hand you're dealt with in life, you have to flip that around and use it for your own good. So if you're dealt a crappy hand, you grab that hand and you flip it over and you think, okay, this is what I'm dealt with, this is what I can do, and this is how I can put forth what I have and make with what I got. Do with what you have. And so therefore, I'm going to end this video right here, and I'm going to do with what I have, which is a positive mindset, great supportive friends and all you guys, and a journey, and a goal, and a dream. And we're out here chasing dreams. So we'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.